Well, Georgia fans, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, man. This doesn't surprise me one bit. Doesn't surprise me one single bit. All right. Um, Look, man. One second. Let me do something real fast. All right. I want to do something real fast, dog, and I'm just gonna be honest. Like I said before, I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised the least bit. All right. Got to turn off some things right quick, so try not to get any interruptions doing this. But like I said, I'm not surprised. I've been telling you guys this. I've been telling a number of people for the longest that the problem with this Georgia team is this offense is just too conservative. You have a quarterback that has in the past had games where he's not necessarily taken over. When you have a threat, a running threat like when you have a running threat like a running threat like Todd Gurley, Chubb and all these guys, like he's had the luxury of having one of the better running games in college football. When you look at the Oklahoma game, again, yeah, Fromm played well, but he had Chubb, he had Sony Michelle, he had these guys. And when you have the threat of the running game, passing lanes are going to open up. And I'm not saying that from he's garbage. He's not garbage, but he's not the type of quarterback who can take over a game on his own. I'm not surprised. I've been saying this for 2 years, 3 years. And why did I say that? I said this. I said this a few times. When you have a Fields, when you have a Justin Fields, like I said, I'm not advocating for Fields to come back or they made the wrong decision. We don't know. All right, but when you look at this offense, the way it's designed, it's not going to beat elite teams. You're not going to beat elite teams like Alabama with Jake Fromm at quarterback. You're not going to beat LSU with quarterbacks like Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm has to play the game of his life in order to win the national championship. And even still, we still played a good game against Alabama twice. And it wasn't enough. The defense is not. So when you have a running game and the running game is not up to par, the running game is not what we used to seeing it. This is why I said over and over, I've said this countless times over and over and over again. Fromm is not the quarterback when the running game is failing, when the offensive line has struggled, when you have young receivers, that he is not the quarterback to take over a game just on his arm alone. He just doesn't have the arm talent for that. Not to say that he isn't a smart quarterback. Not to say he's just some trash quarterback. He could very well go to the NFL and be a second day. I think he's completely destroyed all of his draft stock. He killed that. He murdered that today. He murdered that. I'm not surprised one freaking bit. And no, I do not believe we're cursed. I don't believe in curses. We just freaking stink. We don't know how to close games out. And that's coaching. This is on Kirby. I made a video, got over 20,000 views. And people call me all types of names, bro. I told you guys that Kirby was a hypocrite. He said the best man will win the job, and the best man did not win the job. Just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. He never wanted Justin Fields to get the shot at that. He never wanted that. He never won it. Nobody could tell me that Justin Fields wouldn't have made this team a much better offense. You can't tell me, you can't convince me that Justin Fields wouldn't have made this team more of a threat than what it is right now. Because this offense is basic. You know what you're going to get every single pass. You know what you're going to get every single run, the same exact runs. We did Eric Taylor did a breakdown of where Georgia likes to run the ball, and it was up the middle and to the left side on at Thomas. Everyone knows where this offense is going. Everyone knows where we're going to run the ball. Everyone knows the Fromm is going to pass the ball. This is one reason why we lost the South Carolina game. Sitting on the sidelines, pick six, throwing interceptions, run the same basic routes. The same basic routes they've been running for the last 4 years. Yep, the same routes. Nothing has changed with Georgia. Since Sony Michel, Nick Chubb was here, nothing has changed with this offense. Not a damn thing. I've been saying this. I've been saying this, bro. I'm not surprised whatsoever. I am not surprised whatsoever. I told you, you guys can go on Twitter. Just do a Mad Mike Sports search on Twitter, even on Facebook. Hell, you can go back and look at my Georgia videos. Go look in the playlist. I've said this about Jake Fromm. I've said this about Kirby Smart. That if the Georgia Bulldogs want to win a championship, they cannot continue to be so conservative offensively. Jake Fromm did not make the throws. He could not make the throws. Couldn't make simple throws. We're talking about simple throws, okay? I'm not asking this man to be Superman. I wasn't asking him to be, Matt Ryan 2.0 or Drew Brees 2.0. Like, no. All he had to do was all he had to do was make simple throws. And granted, wide receivers missed a ton. They drop passes. Yes. They're not great. They're not great route runners. Granted. All right? And granted also that Pickens could have kept his composure and played in the first half of the game. And maybe Georgia would have been into the game. All of that is very valid points. But when you look at it, you can't continue to rely on one person to save the day. In order for the Georgia Bulldogs to win a national championship, they have to have a complete game. They have to have a complete team. You have to have a quarterback who can make those throws. And I've said this over and over again. When it comes down to can the Bulldogs lean on Jake Fromm to make those passes against elite talent? Yeah, we're going to be able to beat Auburn. Yeah, we're going to be able to beat Florida, Tennessee. Yeah, we're going to be able to beat these guys. But when it comes down to LSU, when it comes down to a LSU and Alabama, bro, we're not beating Alabama with this. With this basic offense, hell no, we're not beating these. We're not beating these with this basic ass offense. It's not happening. I'm not surprised whatsoever. And Georgia fans, look, I know you guys are hurt in your feelings, but the truth is the truth, bro. The truth is the truth. Jake Fromm was never that good to begin with. And now we haven't even... Look, we have a bigger problem than just Jake Fromm right now. We have a bigger problem. Can Kirby... What quarterback in high school right now is going to believe anything that Kirby Smart says that the better quarterback will win the job. What quarterback in high school is going to look at Jordan and say, if you're the number one recruit, it doesn't matter if you're the number one recruit in the nation coming out of high school, 5-star, Jacob Eason, doesn't matter. Justin Fields, number one quarterback in the nation. Are you going to believe that anything that comes out of Kirby Smart's mouth, that the best quarterback will play? I'm not convinced that Jake Fromm, I was never convinced that Jake Fromm was the best quarterback between Eason, Fields, and Fromm. Not convinced. I told you guys that a long time ago. Like I said, people call me crazy when I said that. Oh, you just a Fromm hater. You just a Fromm hater. Nah, bro, I just see how I see it. One thing I do, I just call it how I see it. I know quarterbacks. I know quarterbacks. I study quarterbacks. That's the reason why I say what I say about Matt Ryan. I've always said that Jacob Eason is a guy that can manage the game. That's what you want. But I was never convinced that he can make the big throws. I was never convinced with that. His ball, he floats the ball. That's why he's so great with that back shoulder float. Though he doesn't have a strong arm. He can make the simple throws, the out route, the slants. But tonight, against elite talent, he was struggling against to make those throws. He's been struggling to make simple throws for the last 3 games. And we're talking about teams that really aren't that great. He's been struggling for the last 3 games coming into this game. And this is the guy that we let Fields go. Like, Fields is showing out. Ohio State offense, that playbook is more extensive than ours. Their playbook is much deeper than Georgia. You telling me that you really going to tell me that Justin Fields could not read the playbook? You really going to tell me that Jake read the playbook? That you're going to tell me that Justin Fields could not read Georgia's playbook? That you couldn't build an offense around Justin? You really going to tell me that you could not build an offense around Justin Fields? And you see the throws that he's making. You're seeing the throws that he's making in Ohio State. This dude came off the bench. Came off the bench after getting hurt. Came in the game and threw a damn dart in the end zone for a touchdown. And you're going to tell me that you can't build an offense around Justin Fields? That it was damn near impossible? Bro, it was much deeper than that. That man likes Fromm, and that's what it was all about from the very beginning. He wanted Fromm from the very beginning. That was his guy. All that shit talking about people he's gonna, the best man is gonna play. All that was bullshit coming from Kirby. Kirby loved Fromm, and that's why he was the quarterback. And granted that, yes, absolutely, Fromm was playing awesome. Fromm was playing great. He was hot. The team was rallied around him. But you should have at least given Jacob Eason his shot to even get his job back. He never even got a chance to get his job back. You never really even gave Justin Fields the opportunity to come into game to throw a pass. Like, you going to tell me that Bennett can come in? You can come in and use Bennett, but you couldn't allow Justin Fields to throw the damn ball? You got to tell me that you can allow Bennett to come in to throw a pass? This dude is sorry as hell, okay? This dude is sorry as hell. Bennett is garbage. But Fields, you can't even allow the man in a playoff game to throw the ball. No, you came out with this bull crap ass. You came out with this bull crap fake punt for Fields. Come on, bro. That's just disrespectful. Come on, man. I've been telling you guys for the longest. For the last 3 years, I've been telling people Fromm ain't it, bro. Fromm ain't it. Been saying this for the longest. I've got this so many arguments with so many people because they think Fromm was just going to lead Georgia to this national championship. And I've been saying over and over again, the reason why Georgia was even in the national championship was because of Sony Michel and Nick Chubb and Kirby Smart's defense. That's it. That's it. And they had a veteran wide receiver group. That's all. Been saying that for the longest. Like, it's absolutely. Look, man, look, this Georgia defense led this team for the last 2 years. The defense led this team for the last 2 years, just waiting on Fromm to just make a play. Nope, couldn't make a play. This dude ain't made a play since Georgia, okay? Since the Alabama National Championship game. Just waiting on him to make plays. Nope, couldn't do that. What do I think about Aaron Murray? What do I think about Aaron Murray, man? Aaron Murray is a great. All right, I'm just going to be honest, man. I don't understand why Georgia fans dismiss Aaron Murray as one of the great, if not the greatest, Georgia quarterback in history. They absolutely shitted on this man, and it's disrespectful. No, he didn't get to the national championship and all that, but you can't tell me that Aaron Murray was not a great quarterback. That dude was a great college quarterback, and I've always said that he was much better than Fromm. Aaron Murray couldn't make those throws in college. Not in the NFL, but he can make those throws in college. Aaron Murray was that guy. And all these Jake Fromm fans, yeah, he played well in the championship game. I commend him. Will never hate on him for that. He played well enough to win championships against Alabama. Both times he played well enough. But when it came down to it, if Sony wasn't playing well, if Chubb wasn't playing well, I do not think, and I always said this, Fromm is not going to win the championship by his lonesome. When the running game is not going, can Fromm win it on his own? Hell no. Nope. Fromm can't do it. Been saying this forever, dog. I've been saying this for the longest. This dude could not throw out routes. This dude, and another thing too. I'm not here just to crap all over Fromm. The route concepts with Georgia absolutely stinks. The problem with this offense is not what you think. It's the play calling. They cater to Fromm way too much. They do not cater to the receiver's strength. Why do I say that? Because everything is a fade route. Everything is a curl route. Everything. And all corners have to do is sit on it. And we saw it again tonight. Just like the South Carolina game. Remember the South Carolina game? They were just sitting on those fade and curl routes. Them comeback routes. They were just sitting on it. They know it's coming. They knew it was coming, bro. It's predictable. And you saw a pick tonight. They just sit on those routes because they know it's going to come. And like I said, they catered this entire offense to Jake Fromm's strengths and not the wide receiver strengths. I mean, I don't think. Look, Georgia screwed themselves from the very beginning. All right, they screwed themselves from the very beginning when they let two 5-star quarterbacks leave. They let two 5-star quarterbacks leave, bro. They let two of them gone. They just let them walk. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. And what really kind of pissed me off during the game is that he came back into the game and he's laughing and the team is down. It's like, what the hell are you smiling for? Dude, you playing like trash. What are you smiling for? You smiling and you playing like trash. What are you smiling for? He's playing like he's up. Like, are you crazy? What are we doing? What are we happy for? You happy to just be in the game? No, dog. I want you to play. This guy was 3 of 9 in the first quarter. 3 of 9 in the first freaking quarter. No, I don't care if you're an NFL college player. No quarterback in football should be 3 and 9 in the first quarter. So we're talking about. Look, listen to me correctly. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. This dude was 3 of 9. This guy was 3 of 9. Jake Fromm was 3 of 9 in the first quarter. And granted, there had those. That was a big drop. Simmons, we know what he does. Landers with a terrible look. I don't even know why Simmons and Landers are still even playing. Why are they still even playing? Like I'm still trying to figure that out. Like every time Landers gets in the game, he does something dumb. Every time Simmons gets in the game, he fumbles or he drops a pass that turns into an interception, or he drops a bomb and drops a surefire touchdown. Every time those guys get in the game, something bad happens. Yet we continuously play these guys. Again, it was one of those things where I think Fromm has chemistry with Simmons, and that's the reason why he gets playing time. And like I said before, this is all about pleasing Fromm. Kirby wants to give Fromm everything that he wants, everything he needs to succeed. Like he's taking sacks, he's freaking the hell out when pressure is coming. The ball's coming out late, underthrowing, wide open. This dude was wide the freak open. Easy touchdown, and he underthrows the ball. Like, these are the things that you can't do, dog. I've been saying this, though. Been saying this. Yep, I've been saying this. Been saying this for a good minute, all right? But Jesus, 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 man. I'm not surprised one bit. Guess why? Because I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Been saying this for a long time. Like I said, man, Jordan, when I tell you Georgia fans have been giving me that work, dog, but I never stood back. I kept saying it over and over and over again. I've been called a Fromm hater. I've been saying that I don't know football. I've been called everything possible. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. And guess what? From this entire year has been absolute garbage. Fromm has been playing terrible football all year long. And what makes it even worse, this is the year that he could have easily solidified himself if he just played well enough. If he would have just played well enough, he could have solidified himself at least a first day draft pick. Like now, it's even question that he'll even be drafted, dog. He's been he's been playing terrible. Chris Crash, look, man, everybody been talking about we're gonna get lit up by LSU. Like I said, man, you're not gonna get an argument from me because, like I said, I'm never a Jake Fromm guy. Never a Jake Fromm guy. I give credit what credit due. He does enough, just enough, to get the wins. And a lot of times, a lot of Georgia Bulldogs fans, all they are concerned about is win. As long as we're winning, everything is cool. But I'm the type of person, even when the wins, I analyze every little aspect of this team. If I said from the very beginning, he was not making enough plays. Yeah, he was doing enough to get the win, and that's all you need in a quarterback. But when you going up, what's good, Walter? What's good, Lenore? Lenore Designs, Chris Crash Bass, Justin Blaylock, all you guys, everybody that's in the chat. But when you look at Fromm, and I've said this, look, I don't know how many times I'm gonna continue to say this. I wasn't gonna go live, but this is something that I had to say, bro. This is something that I had to say. When it comes down to can your quarterback single handedly take over a game or make plays? The line is struggling, when the running game is non-existent, when your defense just isn't really doesn't have it. Can Jake Fromm do that? Can he take over and put the team on his shoulders? Hell no. He can't do it. And yes, we've lost three SEC championships. No, it hasn't been three SEC championships in the game in a year. We lost championships. Like we've been pretty bad. All right, but it's two, but it hasn't been three. But what I've always said, when you need a quarterback, when everything fails, when everything fails, can Jake Fromm make plays with his arm alone? And he has never been that type of quarterback. Not saying that Justin Fields could do it, not saying that Jacob Eason can do it, but you didn't even give these guys a chance. You didn't give these guys a chance. You couldn't even get it. You couldn't even get this guy a chance to make plays. You didn't even give him a chance to make plays. No, you just gave Fromm the job. And when Fromm was struggling, Georgia needed a spark. Did you bring in Justin Fields? Hell no. You didn't even let the guy come in and run. You didn't even let the guy come in and throw to a fullback, a fullback flat route. You didn't even let him come in and throw, a simple pass to a tight end. You didn't even let him do that. You never even gave a guy a shot. You did not give him a shot. And that's why I say Kirby is going to have a hard time. He's going to have a hard time, and this may be something that bites Georgia in the behind late. This is something that may bite this Georgia recruiting, especially for quarterbacks. It might bite them in the behind because you can't say that the best quarterback is going to compete for the job and he's going to have every opportunity to at least become the starting quarterback. He never gave from he never gave Fields his shot, a real shot. He never allowed Jacob Eason to at least try to get his starting spot back. He said no. He said no. I'm going with Fromm. I'm sticking with Fromm. That's something you have to explain to recruits coming to Georgia, especially quarterbacks, specifically quarterbacks. Am I going to have a legit chance of becoming a starting quarterback, Kirby? Is Kirby really telling the truth? Can they really say that Kirby is telling the truth and you're going to have a sure chance of becoming starting quarterback for Georgia? What if I get hurt and another quarterback legitimately, he comes in and he's hot? Am I going to get a second chance to get my starting job back? Am I going to get a second chance to get my starting job back? You can't believe anything Kirby says right now. You cannot believe anything that Kirby Smart says right now. You can't believe anything. I don't know about Kirby being fired, but this offense needs to be modernized. It is not 1980 anymore. This is not Herschel Walker. This is running back you, but this is not 1980 where you're just going to throw out routes. You're just going to throw the ball to the sideline. You're going to run the ball. That don't work in this. This doesn't work in today's football. This old ass offense. This offense is so freaking old, man. This crap ain't working. You're not beating Alabama with this mess. They Alabama has just as much talent than Georgia has. And you're trying to beat them with this basic ass offense? No, it's not going to happen. You're not going to beat Georgia with this basic offense. LSU has they just have just as much talent that Georgia has on their squad. And you're trying to beat those teams with this basic ass offense? Come on, bro. Let's be real. Like you're not going to beat this team with these basic ass offense. Let's just be real, dog. And I love my Georgia Bulldogs. But right now, I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to be real about this. This is probably the worst year I've ever had being a Georgia sports fan. Tech always suck. Georgia lose, and they lose in grand fashion. They was horrible coaching, horrible defensively, horrible offensively. Like they couldn't do a damn thing wrong. I mean, they couldn't do a damn thing right. Everything, every aspect of Georgia's team today was absolutely atrocious. And they embarrassed us. They embarrassed themselves. And you have the Atlanta United. They did all right. They did all right. They did all right. But they lost in the championship. Then you got the Braves. Everyone had them primed to be World Series champion, at least make it to the World Series. And they lose 15-1. They lose, no, it wasn't 15-1, but it was 15-1 in the second inning. and they lose in embarrassing fashion, dog. And let's not even get to the Falcons. I did not see them being this bad this year. They have been absolutely atrocious. The only hope that we have is maybe that Trey Young makes it, to the All Star game. That's it. That's all we have. That's it. This year has been absolutely embarrassing to be a Georgia sports fan. This has been the worst year I've seen in a long time. I witnessed in a long time. I've never seen anything worse than this year, dog. It is embarrassing to be a Georgia sports fan right now. Like nothing goes our way. This has been god awful. And I've seen some sad, bad football, baseball, but not in 1 year. We lost in dramatic fashion. Every team lost in horrendous fashion. I mean, terrible. It is embarrassing. Oh, you're a Georgia sports fan? Oh, you a Georgia? You like Georgia? Yeah, dog. Oh, you like the Falcons, man? Y'all suck. Now, what happened to you Braves, man? I don't know, dog. Like this has been absolutely atrocious. Oh, and they steal my squad. They steal my squad, but they've been terrible, dog. That would never change. That would never change. Georgia won't even make the SEC championship next year, man. Look, man. No, Kirby is too loved. He is loved by those people in Georgia. Kirby is not going anywhere anytime soon. That's not happening. But if they don't improve this offense, they don't modernize this offense, this team, the fans are going to turn on this team real fast. Cause this is one old, this 1980s Herschel Walker. We're gonna run the ball and pass 20 times, 15 times a game. This crap doesn't work in this in this day and age. That crap don't work, dog. And the East is weak. You're absolutely right. We're weak. It's weak. Facts. Facts. Straight facts. Absolutely right about that. The SEC East is absolutely weak. But it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. I don't know how you can look at yourself in the mirror, Kirby Smart, and say that Jake Fromm was a legit quarterback for you. You mishandled not only Eason, but you mishandled Justin Fields. You lost two quarterbacks, and then the quarterback that you kept laid a mother freaking egg. The quarterback that you kept laid another freaking egg. And we're talking about a guy that had some chatter going around the league, and I never believed that he was a first round talent anyway. But that was chatter that Jake Fromm could possibly be a first rounder. But this dude can't make throws in college. How he's going to be a first rounder? If he can't make simple throws in college, bro, how he's going to make it? It's embarrassing, man. This is absolutely embarrassing to be a Georgia fan, man. I don't even know. I have no clue on what to say, man. You new to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. But Jesus Christ, man, I'm just I don't know. I'm just hanging in there, dog. I'm used to the disappointment, so I'm not upset. I'm not angry. And like I said, this has probably been the worst season I've ever witnessed as a Georgia sports fan. Nothing, and I mean nothing, has went our way. We gave up 30, 53 points to the freaking what were the Texans. Got blown out by the Titans. Like what else gonna happen? Almost we got embarrassed by South Carolina, embarrassed by LSU, got embarrassed by the Cardinals. Just nothing went our way. But it's absolutely embarrassing to be a Georgia sports fan. Like nothing is going these guys way our way. I don't believe in curses, but our coaching has been absolutely atrocious all the way around. Terrible, dog. Terrible. Absolutely atrocious. We're talking about, yeah, a third string quarterback for South Carolina came in and destroyed us. Like, come on, bro. We lost to South Carolina, and then we lose in dramatic fashion. I mean, dramatic. It was god awful tonight. This dude couldn't make simple freaking throws. And then we have people that continuously make excuses after excuses after excuses for Jake Fromm. How can you look in the mirror and say with a straight face that Jake Fromm was not, there was nothing that Jake Fromm could have done like better in this game? Like he wasn't a problem. This dude was missing easy throws. Easy throws. Hell, I could have made those throws. And I haven't played football in so long. I could have made those throws right now. This has been an absolute nightmare. It's crazy, bro. Insane. And look, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna end this live, man. And I'm gonna hit you guys up tomorrow. Falcons and the Panthers. And yes, I still made three keys to victory because look, man, I'm going down and I'm going down with my squad. Just because they're not losing, they're not winning, we're losing, don't mean I'm giving up on the team. I'm still gonna put out the content for people that want to watch it. You can watch it, man. I appreciate everybody's, support. Everybody that continues to donate to the channel, man. Like I'm telling you, man, you guys have no idea how much that means. Do you just support the channel? I truly appreciate it. But I said over and over again, and this is not meant to bash Jake Fromm, but I've been saying all along that Jake Fromm is not the quarterback that's going to lead this team to championships. He's not that quarterback. When you need a quarterback to make a play with his arm, Jake Fromm ain't it. And that's now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing it. And with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Chris Cash, The Pest Patel, Justin Black, ATL Leo, Young Watts. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate you guys, man. I truly appreciate it. But your boy Mad Mike is out, man. Peace.